might have clicked on this video because you saw the thumbnail and probably an image of it pretty much bare bones, and that's because I'm doing it and I'm gonna regret doing it, but there's a plus side of it. I'm gonna tear down this also. I'm gonna tear down both of these lawnmowers. Every part from that is going on this, except for the dash. The dash is, well, no. This part of the dash is coming off of that one and going on this one, and this one's going on that one. A little bit weird. Fender, transmission, maybe the front end, the motor, the bumper. Actually, I might put that bumper on that. Well, that being this, I'll leave that on there possibly, but I'll probably take it off to get it out of my way. Probably keep the front end in it. I'm not sure yet. Or the gas tank, transmission, seat, fenders, part of the dash, maybe the dash, the complete dash. And this is staying. I'm gonna take my rack off in this video and the front roll bar. And we're gonna do it with this grinder. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna drive it around without that or this on there. It's gonna be a little weird. It's been since like December since I built that. Actually, no, January since I built that, and I've kind of gotten used to it being on here. Now I'm a little sick. Don't ask me how I get sick in the summer, but I can. Anyway, so I'll leave this real time. It'll be a while, but whatever. I might pause this a couple times, so I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. That's nasty. Now I gotta pee real quick too. So a question you might have is the fact that why am I doing this exactly? And it's because of this front end and the back end. The front end, I ran into a tree back in the winter when I was running around in the snow. I hit a tree hard, and I've hit a couple other trees since then. So this whole front frame horn is all bent. And the rear end, I shouldn't have done it. I've done it before, and I shouldn't have done it this time. And that was, I welded those brackets to the thing. Therefore, that one's bent. And it makes the whole transmission sit cockeyed in there. That's why. That's part of the reason why. And the dash, none of the bolts in the dash on this side, they're all stripped. These two bolts are stripped. This one barely stays in there. I have to keep tightening it. That one I keep putting a bolt in, it keeps falling out. I'm tired of putting bolts in it and wasting my bolts because I don't have very many of these bolts. These are 9/16. They're short and I don't have very many left. I used to have a bunch, but they'll keep falling out. But probably what I'm going to do when I'm tearing it down is I'm going to put, actually probably not going to put that, I was going to put that motor in the DLS 3500, the one I got here recently, but maybe not because that's a lot of work. Now this has had an opposed, a 12 horse, a 17 horse, a 12 horse, this 15. I think that's it. Like 5 or 6 motors on this thing. That's only had let's see, had the original, which was a 12, 17 horse opposed, that's 16 horse, yeah, only 4 on it, on the Husqvarna. If you're wondering about the racing mower, it's actually right here, being ish rebuilt. I put a different transmission in it and everything. I didn't do it on video though, it's just me putting another transmission in another lawnmower. Nothing special. Put y'all here. tippy pod. And we begin the cutting and dicing of the rear end rack. First I gotta actually, the way I have this done is I have 3 bolts and 4 bolts in this, but the bolt heads are hidden by this expanded metal, so I'll have to cut out a little bit of the expanded metal to compensate for that. Let me get a cord. I've got my cord end over here. Alright, let's cut out a little bit of this. I get my pliers over here on this Husqvarna. If I can rip that metal out of there. Cut out a little more. I'm not going crazy cutting out because I don't want to ruin it, but I think I can get a socket in there and get that off. The other one might be a little bit more difficult. No, maybe not. Maybe I can cut out just about the same amount. That one's actually kind of messed up. This one's going to be a little hard. I'm going to burn myself here. And when I put this fender and rack back on the Husqvarna, actually, which ain't gonna be the Husqvarna no more, I'm actually gonna kind of shim this up because it touches my fender, and it don't really work out like how I thought it would. I kind of messed up when I made it, but I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna put rubber under these 4 bolts. I'm gonna cut out some holes of tire out of an old motorcycle tire. I'm gonna put rubber under the edges and then raise this rack up just a little bit off of that fender, but I will have to kind of knock out this because the seat right now, when you're bouncing, it hits that and it makes it really rough. But I may be able to make these springs a little longer and shim up the seat some, but I don't know yet. That's going to be a down the road type thing. I guess I could go ahead and cut these here loose, not from up here, but down there. If I can at all, I might put the fender or put the hitch thing back on it and try to stick all them parts from the Husqvarna on it and make a ish mower that's kind of just, you go screw around on it, and if you break something, whoop-de-doo. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off, but I'm not going to do it on video because this video's already 8 minutes, so whatever. But I'll get back to you guys after I get them all cut off. That'll probably be about 10-15 minutes. Got that side cut. It actually didn't take that long. I'll go ahead and do this one on video. So you can hear me yell at it when it starts cutting my hands off. So, like, back when I welded this on, they kept breaking off, but now that I want them off, they don't break off. Which is weird, because like, I spent a whole bunch of, I spent like time welding it. Welded it so many times, just to get it off. But anyway, so that'll be the rear rack off. It'll look a little funky because it's been on there a long time. Let me go get a 7/16. Think there's nut. Yeah, there's nut. Why would there not be nuts on there? Alright, I got my tools. I'd rather have a little more of this rack. Wow, that was actually never even welded. That's surprising because I actually, back when I first got the Husqvarna, the motor I had on it was called Old Smoky. I actually still got it. It's actually the one on that racing mower. I kind of half-tiny rebuilt it twice. And, well, the motor just stopped running. I think it's so low on compression. I think it just quit. But anyway, I actually set that Husqvarna with the 12 force. I manhandled it up here. Took a couple ratchet straps and ratchet strapped it and towed the whole thing home all the way from down by my neighbors where everything quits. I'll show you that spot sometime. Anyway, I towed it all the way home with that like that. So that's probably why it's kind of bent too, is because of that stupid mower. Actually, I may have to break that loose with That's if there was a nut on it. That's if there was a nut on it. Let's crawl down here in the trap. There was no nut on it. Might be alright. God. I gotta see if I can't get a latch on this one. Well, there's all the time I spent building this thing. Oh, it's my pliers. Let me go put this over here out of the way so I don't ruin it. that actually looks a little weird. Because it's been so long since I saw it like that. Yeah, it cut into my fender. Man, it's been so long since I've seen that rear fender like that. It looks weird, actually. I don't know my stuff. Alright, so that's the rear rack off. Now, I'm going to pull it out some. Leave my pliers there because I don't think I'll need them unless I want to get rid of. Actually, I have to get rid of this wiring for the headlight. So what we're going to do, I don't know if you can see them. These pins, if I'm not wrong, I think you could take these pins, cut the ends off, and I'll beat the snot out of them. And actually, a piece of bark, I think. My 9/16. And I'll knock them off each, or probably just one side, and see if they come out. Knock off each one of them. Take this thing here off. I should be able to leave it. I think I might be able to. Close the light hooked up. Okay, it's just wired. I'll just unwire it. I got zip tied too, so I'll have to cut the zip ties. But let me get the grinder and I'll cut them off. I didn't park on it. There. My mower looks really small. Like, it does. It looks really, really small. It'll look even smaller without that on there. This thing ain't. The first motor I ever put on this is what I based this design around. And then I put the 17 horse on it. Then I put the other 12. Actually, it's 12 and a half. And then I put this on it, actually. That's bad. This hinge is actually humped up. No wonder this thing don't shut right. It's because from when I hit that darn tree. Let me get a punch or something along the lines of a punch. Found a punch. I'm not gonna be in your way. I bet I am. Oh, it actually broke it. It actually broke the hinge, because that's part of the hinge. I got another set of hinges. What I'll do is I'll just cut the pins out of them and I'll bolt the pins back in it. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one. It's actually pretty easy. They'll come out these. Jesus, that's hot. Hard to hit it right there. It's coming out of there. Let me get that out of there. It's going to be a little bit. Alright, that's far enough out of there. Let me get a 3/8. think I know 3/8. Let me find a 3/8. Actually, a little bit. Let me get these out. That's why I need to do 3/8. But a pair of channel locks works. That's what I've done always. Use actually a pair of channel locks. Maybe once or twice I didn't. Those pliers are under it. Yeah, they're under it. Let me get those. Because I gotta get these zip ties cut real quick. From the headlight. Actually, maybe we'll just pull the wire right out. We'll just tie it. Well, this will be the first time y'all have seen this without a rack on there in a long time. Now this looks creepy. Is it the same mower? There's the hood thing. It'll be a good time to go back over it and really weld it good. I never got around to, actually I did it, but I didn't do it very well. Yeah, that bracket's actually bent up and that thing broke off. That's not good. Ah, it's that stupid bungee strap, that's what it is. All the bolts and stuff for it. Well, let me push it out a little more so you all can see it. Push it right up. So that's what it looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, because we'll be tearing down that. See ya. I might take it around for a little spin.